Welcome to another Google Analytics 4 tutorial. I don't think it's an exaggeration to say that this is the most important GA4 tutorial I'll ever post, because this tutorial will tell you how to upgrade from Universal Analytics property to a Google Analytics 4 property. This is important because we're currently only less than 2 months away. We're 58 days away at the time of recording from Universal Analytics being discontinued and Google Analytics 4 being, entirely the main Google Analytics 4 property. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to take your Universal Analytics property and change it and upgrade it into a Google Analytics 4 property. So the very first thing you want to do is you're going to open your old or your current Universal Analytics property over here. In this video, I have this example property over here. And the first thing you want to do is you want to navigate down to the left-hand side here to this admin gear. So once you click on this admin gear, it will load 3 separate columns. And these 3 columns are going to be the account column, the property column, and the view column. We're going to pay attention to the property column and specifically to the Google Analytics 4 Setup Assistant, which is the area that you will click on. And from here, you want to go ahead and click on Get Started under the I want to create a new Google Analytics 4 property section. So go ahead and click Get Started. And over here, you'll have some disclaimers that the setup system will create a GA4 property and copy some settings and collect data. So go ahead and click Create Property. And this will go ahead and spawn and generate your new property. So over here, you want to go ahead and click on Go to your Google Analytics 4 property and click on this. And it's going to load a brand new window. Okay, and once your window loads, there are going to be a couple of different options that you can choose from. So it really depends on what type of website CMS you're using. So if you're using SiteViz, there is a section where you can grab the measurement ID and put it on the back of the website. If you're using WordPress, you can download an extension or a plugin like the Google Sitekit, where it does it for you. Or if you're using something else, what you can do is you can copy your G tag or your Google tag and put it on the back end of your website. In this situation, we are working with a SiteViz website, so I'm going to go ahead and click on Data Streams and get my measurement ID. So the measurement ID is going to be found by clicking on Data Streams and clicking on the data stream. And once this comes up, you will find your unique measurement ID over here. I call it the G dash code, I call it measurement ID, whatever it is, you want to go ahead and click on Copy. And once you have that code, you want to go ahead and paste it on the back end of the website. Again, what you want to do is really dependent on what kind of CMS or what kind of website you're using. If you're using a WordPress website, go ahead and download Google Sitekit. If you're using something else, go ahead and put the G- snippet on the back end of your website. So it really depends on what you want. If you want to learn where to find the G- snippet, what you're going to do is click on View Tag Instructions. And over here, what you can do is select what kind of CMS you're using, or you can also go ahead and install manually. But for the purposes of this tutorial, I'm going to go ahead and just copy my measurement ID. So this is what the front end of your Google Analytics 4 property will look like before you install it on the back end of your website. It's going to say no data received from your website, and it's going to show you completely blank data and just a completely blank slate. And now I'm going to show you what it looks like right after you install it on your website. This is what the Google Analytics 4 property will look like once the code is successfully installed on the back end of your website. If you want to test out whether or not it's installed properly, you can just wait a couple minutes, wait a couple seconds, and when people start visiting your website, you will start having people show up in the last 30-minute section. So as you can see here, we've already had 1 visitor come in from the United States. You can either wait for visitors for visitors and users to come in, or you could go and visit the website yourself. Either one works. I'm on a VPN right now, so it doesn't really count my traffic, so I have to wait for someone else. But in general, if you don't have a VPN or don't have any sort of IP blocker, you can go ahead and just go to your website and see if that triggers it or not. So essentially, that is how it works right now. Since it is a very, very new and very, 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 very young property, it's going to take some time, some weeks, some months for it to really start populating data. But every property has to start somewhere. So I hope this tutorial helped you set up your Google Analytics 4 property. And yeah, thank you for watching.